What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be tackling one of the things that I get the most requests on. It's how to become mentally more tough on the court, more resilient, how to handle pressure situations, any of those things. And we're going to do it in a fun way. I'm going to give you guys a couple of games to play that are just built to put you in different scenarios where you actually have to be more mentally tough and mentally focused rather than actually having like proper technique and all of those things. So without talking too much about it, everything today is going to be about how to handle things up here, which are going to translate to things on the court. Let's get into today's video. And before we get started, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are quickly approaching 10K, and when we get close to those numbers, people want to do collaboration videos with us. And we have our next one scheduled at around 15K, so if you want to see that happen, please consider joining the team. So getting back to the topic of today, which is mental toughness and mental focus, you can put yourself in a bunch of different scenarios to recreate the situations that you'll feel on the court, whether you're down break point, whether you're losing in score, whether the person's playing a certain way that's uncomfortable. The things you have to do when you're adding that into your practice is, first of all, figure out what are the things that create pressure on you. So dealing with different mental scenarios on the court is going to be the main goal of today. We're going to play 4 games. I have Mia here, who's a really good player, and we're going to be playing these games basically to illustrate how to handle different pressure situations. The games are called 1-3-5, Tug of War, Black Hole, and Wild Card. And I have a bunch of other games that I have as well, but these are going to be the 4 main ones which I feel like can really be easily applied. So the first one is the 1-3-5 drill. The 1-3-5 game is very simple. It's based on how you score. I'm going to shoot a top angle video right now. I'm just going to lay that over top of the court. The way the game works is you and your opponent are rallying cross court, and you score for putting a ball into an adjacent zone on the court. So for example, if me and Mia are rallying cross court forehand to forehand, we score when we put the ball into the other zone that is on the ad side. Now, similar to basketball, it's all about where you score from, not where the ball goes. So if I hit my ball down the line, that would be scoring 1 point because my ball went down the line. If I hit my ball from the middle zone, then I would score 3 points. And if I hit my ball from the ad side of the court, that would be 5 points. But hitting the ball from the ad side of the court would mean that Mia also scores her point because she would have to go down the line first. The point ends after you attempt your change of direction and your partner gets a chance to respond to your change of direction. The highest amount of points you can score in any rally is 8, which would be the person landing the ball, shooting the ball from the middle, and then the other person reacting and taking their ball cross court to the other side. So here's a demonstration of that game. Just to do a quick on-court illustration, if me and Mia are in our cross-court rally, meaning I'm hitting it from this third of the court to that third of the court, if I hit my ball down the line over there, that will be 1 point for me. If she puts a ball in the middle zone during our cross-court rally, and I hit the ball over there from here, that will be 3 points for me. And if she hits her ball down the line, which she is allowed to do, obviously, when she scores her points from wherever it is that she scores from, if I can put my ball over there from here, that will be 5 points for me. So as I said, the highest combination that you can get is 8 points, meaning that, for example, she gives me a ball in the middle, I score from here, and I put my 3 in, and then she scores from over there going cross court and gets her 5. The rally ends right there, and then we start it over again. Here's the game. So we're in this cross court rally. That's 1 point for me, and no points for her. Now you can build into the rally and construct the point as long as you want, but this doesn't have to be a 20-ball cross-court rally. You want to be able to just control your aggression. Yep, so nobody scores. You don't score points for unforced errors or anything like that. You only score for putting the ball into that zone. Whoa. That's 1. And then she scores 5. Now we reset. So right now the score would be 2-5 because I went down the line and she also scored her 5. So she actually has the lead even though I changed direction twice. So that's in the middle. She has 3 and I have 5. So she scored from the center zone, 3 points to her. And because I took that ball from the other side and went over, that'd be 5 points to me. So she has 8 and I have 7. And then you can make the score go up as high as you want. But this is a game all about controlling your aggression and constructing the point, because you want to make sure that your changes of direction don't allow the other person to hurt you. Because if I just put the ball down the line consistently, I'm only scoring 1, but I'm giving her an opportunity to score 5 every time. So you want to make sure that as you go through these different scenarios, you're just tactfully moving the ball. So switching from tactical pressure, which is what the 1-3-5 drill is, to more scoreboard pressure, we're going to play tug of war. Tug of war is a very simple game geared towards helping people understand that the match is actually never over. Tennis is one of those weird games where you could be completely down and somehow find a way to bring the match all the way back. So with tug of war, the way this game works is there's one score, there's one number. The game starts at 5. And one person's job is to bring the score down, and the other person's job is to bring the score up. So every time I score, for example, the score would go 5 to 4 to 3 to 2. And every time Mia scores, the score would go up 5 to 6 to 7 to 8. Her goal is to get to 10, while my job is to try to bring the score down to 0. The goal here, as I said before, is the game is never over, so keep the mental focus of thinking, I just have to win another point. I just have to dial this in. I just have to find a way to scrape my way through and deal with the pressure that is on the scoreboard. All right, so the score is 5. Oh my God. So the score would now be 6. Mia won the point miraculously. The score would be 6. And now the score is 5. One thing that you have to make sure of in this game is that you count every single thing, because you want the person to have to focus the whole time. So missed feeds, missed feed returns, everything counts, just so the person has to maintain that focus. Game score is 5. Game score is 6. Game score is 7. So we would play this game, so forth and so on, until one person pushes the scoreboard all the way up to 10. So let's say right now the score was 9, where Mia has won all the points. I still have to approach this point with the same energy and effort to bring my score back, because the game's still not over yet. So let's say the score is 9 right now. Mia only needs 1 point. Can she actually stay focused and close it out? Versus, can I fight through the point? Exactly my point. There's always pressure on both sides. Pressure to close it out and pressure to fight back. This game is really good for keeping you mentally locked in different pressure scenarios.